Hey all you gorgeous people, it's Christine, and today I want to talk to you about change because I'm fascinated with how we as humans relate to change, and I'm particularly amused by my own relationship with change. So let me tell you this little amusing story about me, or at least I find it amusing. Hopefully you will too. So I've definitely made some changes in my life and been okay with a certain amount of risk and uncertainty. I moved out to California when I didn't have a job. I ended up building a successful career and then leaving it, having no idea what I was going to do next. I left a marriage when I had no clue what was on the other side. I started a business. I travel abroad alone. So I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone, But there are some little ways where I like to stay with the familiar. And I was cracking up because the new iPhone operating system has been out for how long now? Months? A year? I don't know. But I have hung on. I have clinged to that old operating system because I knew it. I was familiar with it. Technology kind of intimidates me a little bit, and I knew exactly where everything was and how to do it and what my screen looked like, and I wasn't going to upgrade. I wasn't going to do it. And finally I was like, okay, Christine, you've got to upgrade your phone. It's time. It started working slower and people were teasing me because I couldn't download the newest apps, and you get it. So I did it, and I was really nervous about it. So I did it. I upgraded my phone. And there's a little bit of a learning curve, but of course it works better. I love the new operating system, and it's such a metaphor for how our comfort zones, we stay in them because we know them, because they're familiar. Yet at the same time, we want new and different, but we have to be willing to go into that place of uncertainty, to get into that place of the unknown. So this is my push. I'm not even nudging you, I'm pushing you. Jump out into that unknown. Change is not bad. And if you're waiting to not feel scared to change something, you're going to be waiting a while. You've heard me say many times, courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward in the face of it anyway. So there are some areas in your life that really need to be upgraded. It is time to get rid of that old operating system and upgrade. It can be external things, or it can be internal thoughts or patterns or whatever. Don't cling to the old just because it's familiar. The only way to let go, the only way to get the new and the exciting and the change is to let go of the old so you can open up to the new. I know it feels risky, I know it feels scary, but I know you can do it. So quick tip for you when you're feeling that uncertainty and you find yourself huddling back into your comfort zone, what you can do is close your eyes and listen to your breath and imagine yourself successfully stepping into the change or the experience or the completion of a project or the conversation or whatever it is that you want, but you're afraid to step into. Imagine that, see it clearly, feel it, see the colors, hear the sounds, and really build it up, build it up, build it up in your mind. And then imagine yourself 15 minutes past the successful completion of that event. And if you keep doing that, if you keep visualizing it happening in best case scenario, and then jump yourself ahead to 15 minutes past that, so you're actually looking back on how awesome of an experience it was, then I promise you, you won't experience anxiety, you won't experience overwhelm. New is good. But that said, I'm still hanging on to my boombox. Yep, I still have a boombox. I know I could stream, but I like the tape player, I like the CD, and there are some things that I'm just going to cling to. And that's okay. You don't have to change everything. And just remember, there's nothing you need to change about you, because you are perfect just as you are. See you next week.